Hi everyone, I'm Brittany and this is Emily and we're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors. And just in time for warm weather get-togethers, we're sharing one of our favorite dip recipes today.
That's right, we're sharing a Texas caviar dish that's actually from one of our associates here in De Pere. And we had it at an office party and it was such a hit that we thought we had to just share it with you.
Yes, and it's so easy and it's really packed with vegetables. So to get started, I mean, really it's just about dumping ingredients into a bowl and mixing it up. So doesn't get much easier than that. So to get started, we're just going to add some diced red onion. So if you wanted to use fresh cut onion from our fresh cut department, that would save some time as well. So that goes in.
Then we're going to add some red bell pepper.
And then some diced orange pepper. So you could definitely use all red pepper or all orange or all yellow, but we just like that color combination, so we used one of each color.
Yeah, so adding the yellow pepper. And another thing you could use is our fresh cut sliced bell peppers. You would just have to dice them up, but it would be another great time saver.
So now we're going to add our beans. So the first one we're going to add are canned black beans. So these are low sodium black beans, and they've just been drained and rinsed. If you can't find low sodium or no salt added black beans, just rinsing black beans, regular black beans, can reduce the sodium by up to 40%. So that's pretty huge. So these go in.
And we love beans because they're a great source of that plant-based protein. We're always emphasizing protein and fiber for especially snacks, which this is essentially.
Yeah.
And beans are a great source of both of those nutrients.
Yeah.
So the next ingredient is another type of bean. We're using pinto beans.
So adding some of that Texas flair with the pinto beans. And then some no salt added chickpeas or garbanzo beans. So all of these have just been drained and rinsed. And then our last ingredient before we add the dressing is some frozen roasted corn. So this is Green Giant roasted corn. Wild Harvest also makes their own version. So basically we just heated it up. It comes in a microwavable,
one of those steamable bags. Yep.
And then we let it cool to room temperature. We actually stuck it in the fridge for a little bit just to let it cool down. Now, if you don't want this roasted flavor, you could just use canned corn and again, drain and rinse before adding it in. But we really like that charred flavor on there. It adds a lot to this dip.
Then the last ingredient here is our Italian dressing. And we're just going to add about 3/4 of this bottle. It adds some great flavor to this dip.
Yes.
Looks good.
And then we just get to stir it all up.
There we go. Stir this. I love how colorful this dish is.
I know, it's really pretty. And it's nice too because after this step, we're going to let it marinate. So if you're going to take this to a potluck or a party or something like that, you could do this step a day or two ahead of time before you're ready to head to your party. Okay, so this has been marinating for about an hour and a half. And it's smelling great. All those flavors are really releasing. So we can add in our next ingredient, which is diced tomatoes. So we didn't add this in right away because we don't want them to get too mushy. So those go in.
Then we're going to add a little bit of cilantro.
Ooh, some of that southwestern flair.
And some salt and pepper just to finish it up and tie in all those delicious flavors.
Yeah, really brings out that flavor there with the salt.
Perfect.
All right, I'm just gonna stir this up.
So there are a lot of different ways that you can serve this. Usually it's served as a dip, but you could also put it on a salad or tacos. We really like to serve it with whole grain chips, which one of our favorites lately is Late July Cantina Dippers. They come in blue corn and white corn chips, so the blue especially can add a nice touch of color for this dip as well.
Yeah, and those whole grains we like, which would be great for snacking. I like these Late July Cantina chips too because they come in scoop shape, so really perfect for dipping. Just look at how pretty that is.
Delicious.
Who wouldn't want to try that? Let's give it a try.
I am so ready. Yum.
I love all these beans in here.
Gotta get all these flavors.
That is so flavorful and
So
fresh
good.
tasting. I love it. Well, we hope you give this dip recipe a try.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit festfoods.com.